My Libras, hey! Welcome, it's Angela from High Priestess Healer, 1111. I just went out and got some sun. I don't look burnt, but I'm not. 10 minutes in the sun over here in Texas. That's all you can handle. Right, so I see you as working on yourself, being more independent and ready and prepared and having, a plan, and have gained enough momentum to where you're ready to take action, so you can see the results of your labor. Okay. There's a couple that don't belong in here. Well, sometimes they don't belong, meaning they do. There's some tower crisis of faith going on, and something fated. Okay, you're being tested for your faith to God, faith to yourself, and faith to your partner and family and friends. Okay, good time through good and through the bad times. Through the bad times, to be supporting the person who's leaning. It's isolating. That's a need. Okay. Man. Alrighty. So I'm gonna fly out everywhere, but I'm trying to keep them all together. All right. Goodness. You guys get it together. Or me, is that me? All right, yeah. Some fighting, what have you, going on, whether it's inside a battle or with somebody on the outside. Okay. Waiting for knowledge to plot and plan, and then executing it with precision, and not letting fear get in the way of what you want and what you need to do. Okay, so this is a very powerful stance that you are feeling at this moment. Very empowered is what I feel. So you've gone through the cycles. You know what to do, where you're going. You've closed out one cycle. You're ready for the next. And excited for it, right? Because you get to learn new things and grow and become bigger and better, of yourself, and knowing more of yourself and more of the mysteries of the world and of things spiritual and in every sense. Okay. So we do have a lot of action, like I told you. I feel like a lot of action going on. Okay, it could be also arrows of love. That would be great, because over here you have your heart broken, like you're dead. Okay, so you're getting news from your internal battles are telling you can't take this anymore. You're dead. This is it. Okay, for whatever it is that's there, that's blocking you from this 10 of coins that you want. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have temporary luck with something if you stay with it, but if you go away from it, then you're gonna have victory. And those three just popped out. You saw them as I did. Rewind if you want. This in this particular Limron deck is good luck, but it's short-lived. So you need to turn. Don't look back. Okay, don't look back, and you'll be victorious. Okay, something about your past, your ex, and not looking back is what I'm getting, and you're going to be victorious. All right, so at the same time that you're here feeling this ending, in this 10 of swords in here, you're still having faith in your future and in your dreams and in your visions, and you're following them. You're not even taking your eyes off of them as you run towards them, from the 8 to the 9 of cups, where you're self-fulfilled with the life that you've built and the one that you're living in, the reality that you live in, and the contribution that you're able to contribute. And for that's victory to you. Okay, so I feel so much strength, so much strength. And it's like you have so much strength that you went from a 10 of swords to pretty much like a 10 of pentacles, like so self-assured and secure of yourself that love is what I need, and I'm moving towards it. From these 8 cups to my 9 to my 10 of cups. I won't stop without it. I know I deserve it, and I won't settle for anything less than my divine counterpartner, okay? So you do get that success. That's amazing. I see that there. Yeah. Success in love, baby. Of course you're being celebrated. You're being celebrated for love. In the love department. Well, congratulations to you. Right? Could be a marriage, obviously self-love. But I think, you know, it's self-love because it's like the next cup over. Now that's 9. Now she's self-sufficient and, you know, independent and more confident, okay, stuff like that. So that's where it starts, loving the self, okay? And then, you know, the person that's right for you will come to you with a solid offer, as does the King of Pentacles or the Emperor or that particular pentacle, Knight of Pentacles, would reach you as a King of Pentacles or Emperor, depending on the time length, the timelines. They vary so much more than we ever think, you know, with imagine every thought, you know, changing things every single second, and how much difference that makes in even just a day, an hour, you know, a half a day. So pay more attention to your thoughts and what you're thinking about, and start focusing on the things that, you know, matter. And if it's not something that doesn't matter, then refocus yourself on the things that matter. So make yourself a list. What matters, okay? And then make sure that that's where you're putting most of your time, is right there, okay? So that's your channeled message for that, and that Ace of Cups. That was a lot to spiel out. All right, 9 of Pentacles. There you go. What I say. So 8 of Cups, and then here you are, 9 of Cups, because of this Ace of Cups that was given to you by the Divine. Now, does this represent somebody? It could be, but it's definitely self-love, and that's what got you to the 9 of Pentacles. So that I can guarantee, and it's really nice to see. Oops. Oopsie. Conclusions are within reach, okay? Full moon eclipse. So I feel like something that before, if conclusions are at reach, I really believe that there's something that's been in the making for a while. Known or unknown, right? Like you did this logically, or it's just a synchronicity type of, you know, God thing. But it feels like some of you have known, or maybe it's just, let me see, conclusions are within reach. Conclusions are within reach. You have to have gone through a lot to get to conclusions, because once you get to conclusions, it's like, okay, like it takes a while to get there. So if you're at that conclusion where you're like having this awakening moment, you know, and you're like, okay, just, you know, feeling a little bit sad about the discomfort of, you know, thinking that one thing was one thing one day and then the opposite another. So you know, you have to kind of really, you know, anchor down and figure out what is it you believe, to stand up for that, and work hard for what you want, okay? So stay on top of your trades, keep them sharp, okay? And stay moving towards those things that light your passion, that you're passionate about. And that's success for you. Whatever you want for you, that's success for you. And I think you need to learn that, because what's success to you might be success, not be success to another person. So for you, it's success just to have learned that you love yourself and you're not, you know, codependent on anybody. That's a big karmic lesson to learn. See? Like, I need God. God is what I need, not anybody else, you know? Like, who do you think he was talking to when he was right here, 10 of Swords? You were 10 of Swords on the ground. You were your person. Definitely talking to God, okay? You're like, hey, there's this family I really want to be with. You know, somebody's running off. So anyhow, it looks like there's some lessons that were learned here, either way. And you're able to make yourself stable, or have that stable feeling. You know, you were feeling very much defensive, right? You know, with those 10 of Swords in your back, not feeling very secure or trusting of people, etc. And it's like, how can I go, you know, to my 10 of Pentacles? Well, first by coming the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So you're arranging yourself, you know, in the same position that you want your person to show up for you. That's your channel message. The World right here underneath the 8 of Cups shows that, yeah, you did move your face. You went from 8 of Cups to the World to now the Empress, okay? Don't let this thief tell you any lies, and don't let the adversary tell you any lies, that you're not this and you're not that. No, you're amazing. No, you can do it. Yeah, you can have that. You can have it all. That's what I teach here. You can have it all, okay? Or as my mom would say, I'm all that in a bag of chips. Remember that saying? So, I mean, that's fine, you know. Temporary isolation, temporary pain for a long-term gain. That's your channel message. That's been the channeled message for today. So you're finally, you know, at the World position here, and in this World position, you're celebrating, you know. You're 9 of Cups, you know, Miss Independent. You're exactly the opposite of what you wanted to be in the 8 of Cups. So we're, you know, 5 of Pentacles, you know, now you are the 9 of Cups. More abundant, you know, very secure and abundant, right? Because you are the Ace of Queen, who shows up very quickly as the Empress. Right? So you have placed your investments very wisely, okay? And you're waiting for your efforts to grow, whatever that is for you. That means your success, okay? And you got your spark of knowledge, maybe some bad news, maybe some legal matters. Looks to me like some research is needing to be done. Look at the fine-tuning, what do you call it? Lining, fine, whatever, print, okay? So something might happen fast, just so you know. But just plan for the worst and hope for the best, okay? You're ready is the words I'm getting. Strength. You have strength, and that's under the Queen of Pentacles and next to the Empress. Okay, so always follow the plan. Follow the plan is what I keep hearing. Follow your North Node. Follow the plan. Follow the plan. Page of Wands, new creative ideas. Messenger, good news. More energetic and sociable and spontaneous and outgoing. So yeah, now you're just living up life. You're enjoying things, you know, as you should, as an Empress should. And there's a very solid offer here. So this may be something to be considered, because, I mean, you can't see from there, but let me see if I can show you this. Or I'll just pick them up. Don't click off. You gotta see this. Because y'all saw me do the cards or whatever, so you can't see this. You don't see it, do you? This is a Ace of Cups. And then we got the Ace of Pentacles. And then we got that Knight of Pentacles come in. So he's coming in with a solid offer of love and a solid offer of stability of sorts, okay? So don't let that pass you by, all right? That's an opportunity that you don't want to miss. All right, how did that Thief card get there? Oh, because I could put 2 cards down. Okay, there's a Thief in your midst. Why do they keep telling me to tell you guys that? Okay, you guys already know who it is. Okay, don't even pretend, all right? You know all the red flags. You know exactly who it is. You know exactly what they're doing. They're saying you just need to follow your gut. You know already. You don't need to know why, okay? Who cares about the bad news? All you need to care about is being in your Empress energy and holding your power and not letting other people control who you are, you know, control who, you know, your peace, or taking it away, or making you upset, or, you know, or just taking you out of your harmony and your bliss and following, you know, the flow and being happy, you know. So nothing that people say or do can change your value. And so, you know, the sooner you know that, the better, because, you know, that stuff just doesn't even matter. And on this channel, we teach you to focus on things that matter, okay? Things that matter, okay? Putting down that load, okay? Awesome. Queen of Wands might be somebody in the mix that shouldn't be in the mix. Let's see. So, I mean, it could be that Thief guy, you know? I mean... So, yeah, like this Pentacle, Knight of Pentacles coming. 7 of Swords is present. 3 of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. Putting the past in the past, letting it go with the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Okay, and then I'll have to read this Queen of Wands upside down. I don't see any other cards that indicate a third party, but usually that, I mean, it could be someone misusing their power as well. Aries, Libra, all of the signs are showing up here. See if we can get 3 more cards, please. Thank you. I always get 1 more, isn't that funny? Well, not always, but this is the second time. Okay, and then bottom of the deck. Oh, thank you, Jesus. So there might be a Knight of Wands that still wants to move towards you, but by the time this Knight, because he's pretty slow, of Pentacles, you know, gets to you, you know, and through whatever he needs to get through to get to you, the blockages, then he'll be there, he'll show up, okay? And I think he just wants to be with you, be near you, okay? It's as if you've known him, you know, and you're comfortable being around him or her. And you just have fun together, and you enjoy life together, and you discover new things together, and you see things and experience things together. So... sounds like a divine union is coming into place. And of course, I don't even care what these cards are, guys. Come on, really? Do we really care? We're going to go through whatever pain we want to, need to, because, baby, he or her is worth it, okay? Emperor, Empress. Okay, so that's what I see for your sign. Okay, there's severe. There's a severe union coming up. That's what I'm going to call it, a severe union coming up. So it is apparently a severe union because It's not going to be easy at first if someone's a little guarded or whatever, you know, possibly from, you know, previous relationships that that he or she has had, you know, but, you know, and they may still be in the mix, you know, wanting to be more than friends, you know, and try and confuse you and get you, you know, back in your feels or whatever. But, you know, you've already got your guidance. You know where to go, where your happiness is. You remember what happened in your past, and you had to cut out the pain and take the lessons, you know, and so you're no longer confused about those things because you have truth. And, you know, you always have truth at any given time, and you're generous with your time. You're generous, and you're loving, and you're helpful, and you're brave. And you're magical. And you've dealt with so many things that should have made you fall down, but they didn't. They made you braver. They made you more determined that you would leave a legacy of faith and peace. Faith and peace and love, not fear and pain and anger. I hope you caught that. That was a message for somebody, a channel message, okay? Sorry, sometimes I do that. Where was I? So the Chariot is obviously taking you to where you need to be. So it's a timing thing, guys. So I would not even worry about the timing. Just know that it's going to happen at the right time. And then the more that you think about it, the least that it's going to happen, okay? Because you can't control it. It's a lesson you have to learn to even obtain it. So I would not try to control it, because that's counterproductive. You get my point? Okay. If not, message me. I'm a mentor. Yeah, spiritual advisor, spiritual healer also. Services on the bottom. But I try to help you and get you as much information as I can here. It's time to take action, a new moon in Aries. So you could be dealing with the Aries. You don't have to be, okay? Then this one popped out too. It says, bring love into the equation, into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. You could be dealing with the Aquarius. Definitely don't have to be, right? I mean, for that, you could be dealing with any of them, because you've got the earth signs, the Ace of Pentacles, and the water signs, the Ace of Cups, and you know, you've got the Queen of Wands here, and starts off with the eight of Wands. So I mean, there's tons of everything everywhere. I mean, you've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of, you know, Swords. So we've got some hard times because it's at the end of the cycle, and those are when it's most hard. But when you push through and you have faith, that's when the magic happens, okay? When we believe. Because if we don't believe, we don't receive. Because that's part of the lesson. Part of the lesson is that you believe, you know, and that's why you can cut down time frames as well. Because, like, well, I mean, if you believe, then it happens. And if you don't, then it's delayed until you believe, you know? So if you can get that concept down, you know, and integrate that and accept that, then we can learn to collapse timelines a little bit, you know, and make things happen sooner. But we don't want to try to control things either, or be like, you know, paranoid over it, or like, you know, micromanaging it, or whatever. But, you know, definitely make sure that we do our part, you know. Do our part and really leave the rest up to God. And that's all we can do. Give our very best and be the best version of us that we can. And from there, God will take it away. And everything will happen in just divine order, right? It's going to be beautiful. Perfect. All right? I don't know why I'm feeling like the spirit of my ancestors, like they want to speak. your ancestors or somebody's. I don't know. Yes, it's about being the light. So the darkness is being taken out from you. You have already seen it. You know what it feels like. It's going to come out now. This is coming out. I'm even putting it upside down. This is coming out. This is coming out. All right? And, you know, you walking away, some people obviously don't like what you do. Some things you do they won't like, and some things you do they will like. And that's okay. God will send you people that are your kinfolk, or people that you need to be around or with, okay? And this cup of love that's given to you is healing for the rest of your life, or for the rest of the reading. And you get everything you want, like you have, you know, magical powers, you know. I don't see the magician on here, but I can just imagine what a Queen of Pentacles can do with the mindset of 10 of Pentacles, you know, and 10 of Swords, because I'd be super motivated, you know. I'll be super motivated to be like, okay, get up, let's go. All right, this is what I want. I'm going to be successful, right? This is me, you know. And, you know, whatever I got to do, you know, take good care of the things that are important to me. I've learned my lessons and passed through the karmic lessons that I needed to do to step up and ascend a little bit more, so that I could be queen, so that I could be empress, okay? And it's not long before you become that empress, okay? And so you're going to be actually being the light now to other people, okay? The light of Father, the light of Christ, okay? Protection be upon you, okay? Something important in the winter. Mother Earth, Peacekeeper, Medicine Man, Lady. Okay. Let me shuffle these, all right? Oh, one came out, so I take those. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Sorry, you can't see it very good. Anyhow, shapeshifter, transform, and unveil your gifts. So more than likely you know that you have them, but you're not telling anybody. See, you're a sage, you know, or you have a sage as a guardian, okay, angel, so to speak, you know. You have this deep sense of being devoted or being committed to yourself and to others, okay? And so you're very much a family person, and so there's sometimes even, I think, you know, things happen to you because you just couldn't even believe that somebody would do things to you, you know, the things that they did to you. And so that's probably why the 10 sword, because I can't imagine allowing 10 swords in my back, you know, or allowing them to even stay there. You know, if you've got something that you need to that you need to get off your back, then come to terms with it and let it go. I know it sounds easy, I make it sound easier than it is, but it gets easier the more that you try it, okay? The more that you accept it, the more that you practice. So start with small things, okay? Cutting out small things, you know. Try with like food and stuff, you know. If you know you feel like you're overeating, you know, or cigarettes, if it's that, you know, then just a few less, you know, 1 or 2 less, you know, just pretty much like saying, you know, baby steps, you know. You don't have to like hurry. There's not a big hurry for things. The important thing is that you love and let yourself be loved. And then bottom of the deck, unlock the magic within. Yeah, so I pretty much feel like you're magical. That's what I said when I saw like the High Priestess. So choose your path. So there is a calling, okay? And I feel like, you know, you don't have to choose too many. I feel like with the shapeshifter, you know, you get to be different types. You get to use, you have a lot of gifts, okay? Because it says transform and unveil your gifts with the S, right? And then it says choose your path, okay? So a sage, which either is your spiritual guide, or you are the sage, would know where to go and what to do, and you're devoted to the spirit guide, okay, or you know, angel, however you see this person, or a real person that tells you things that, you know, you should go and you should do. It's kind of like a mentor, you know, kind of like me, you know. But they're saying that you're going to be like that person someday. So use your gifts in any which way that you can, in every which way that you can. Okay, that's a channeled message for you. I got take charge with authority, shift your perception, honor your inner knowing. So some of you are not listening. You're not honoring your inner knowing. So you know you should be doing something, but you don't. You're doing the opposite, and it doesn't feel good. You know, but what you want to do doesn't sound like it's going to feel good either. So your mind and your ego kicks in and says, Mayday, Mayday, you know, there's a problem. And it just, you know, it does what it does. It's saying it does what it does, you know, with its human form versus its spiritual, you know, side from the soul. So, but no, if we become aware of that, then we can, you know, integrate it and fix that. Okay, it's not like, oh, we're just monkey minds, you know, with this thing running around doing stuff. So, medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. Need you to like not second guess your gut sense. Okay, air guardian, shift your perception. Lord, take charge with authority. So I feel like with this death card in particular, and then with this Queen of Wands upside down, that these two people look actually like they're looking at each other. And it's like, you know, someone egotistical, you know, and this one is like, I am feminine, hear me roar, you know. Take charge with authority, and then shift your perception, you know. It's like, you know, it looks like ego in both of them, right? She needs a different perception, and he needs to slow his roll, right? With all this, I have some authority, He-Man stuff. So I don't know what all that's about, but I want you to leave at least knowing that, you know, you need to love and let yourself be loved. So come up with whatever mantra you need to, you know, open your heart, you know, or listen to music, whatever. I just say I open my heart to love. I try and keep things really, really simple. And so whatever works for you, and saying it out loud is going to manifest it quicker. Okay, so find what works for you. Putting your hand over your heart and saying it also magnifies the energy, and, you know, and catalyzes the process of you feeling, opening it and feeling your heart, you know. Okay, so finances and career, express your love. Oh. Express your love. Keep an open mind. Forgiving and learning. Yeah. That's the big one I felt. Just because I didn't know about this thief thingy over here. But see, I told you. Forgiving and learning. I was going to put it right over him. Sure enough, it came out. I just couldn't say it fast enough. My guides were telling me. There's something that, you know, somebody took from you. Time, money, energy, whatever it is, you know. And there's learning necessary there, okay? There's some necessary healing that needs to happen with forgiving you or them or you, or Shit, I don't know. So, let me see. Make sure they're this way. So yeah, you have your guard up against someone, but you're feeling like an empress. You feel protected and loved and happy, like you know where you're going. You've made wise decisions and you're expecting great results. You've put down the things that you know that you can't control, and you've taken action. No, you actually haven't, and that's the problem. So as soon as you put down whatever these things are, then you can these things can go face up. It's like you can't reach the Emperor until you put down these 10 of Wands. So past life relationship, you've known each other before. What is keeping you stuck though, is what I'd like to know. So I think it's just that you're not finished healing, you know. There's healing, there's forgiveness needed, you know, and you're just, you know, you're just enjoying life right now and just trying to heal, which is very understandable. So I see you still carrying a load, but, you know, trying to put it down. It's upside down. And the more that you put things down, then it'll more and more you'll become right side up and, you know, balanced. You know, until then you'll be on your head a little bit. But, you know, remember that I tried to tell you to to open your heart space, work on the 4th chakra. Call me if you need help. I mean, reach out. And the Emperor. So also says it is safe for you to love. So it's upside down. I just feel like you don't feel like it's safe to be loved yet. Call in your soulmate. So I think like you maybe just haven't really cared till now, or don't care, you know, but you know, or if you're with somebody, it's like calling down your highest selves, you know, so that you can be at your highest and most greatest peak of life with your partner, you know. So your prayers, affirmation, and visualization help bring you together versus like, you know, making you guys move apart. Yeah, that fell over the Thief too. It's like, I mean, if one person, you know, is not willing to bring down their highest self, it's almost like wasting your time, in my opinion. Unrequited love, we know what that is. Pay attention to the red flags. So there's pretty much no more thieving going on. Let your friends help you. You're not letting them. Let them help you. You need help. Playfulness. So your life is really, you know, just dry and mundane, and you know you're not living, you're just surviving instead of thriving. You're not doing the things you want to do. That's why I gave you a whole spiel earlier when I was channeling, apparently, about all that shit you putting in a down on your calendars and stuff. So playfulness, the people who are together, you know, you'll need to amp it up. It says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I know you don't feel like that all the time, but come on. Like 30 minutes a day, maybe? No. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life, okay? Divine timing is at work, but you gotta work with it, okay? So I see that you're laying down those 10 of Wands. Great job. Stay out of your head because you're making things worse and slowing things down from being an emperor status and having a healthy relationship for once in your life. Okay? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay? So your man may wear skinny jeans. Your woman may wear... Everybody wears skinny jeans nowadays. Or ripped jeans. They're just trying, you know what? They're just trying to make less money, less fabric for them. We're going to make some skinny jeans and just cut out some of the jean. I'm just kidding. Leave it to me to think that, though. Yeah, so see, just keep an open mind to something different like that. I just said that made no sense. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation, which he should, okay? If you're coming out of an unhealthy relationship, which I see you are for this Ten of Swords. So, if he's anything like your ex, run away. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So for some of you, you're already with that person. And for some of you, you're meeting someone and this could be the one. It looks very romantic and cordial, and the angels are all around you. It's really, really pretty. I like that. All right, let's go here. Thank you to Brandon for my, what is it called? The Universe Got Your Back deck. Been using it a lot lately. Let's see what we got for you. This one, okay. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Okay, so someone's calling for help. You know, if they feel pain and fear, judgment in any form, of separation are merely calls for help. So that kind of puts things in perspective, you know. I like to say that, you know, as far as anger goes, like it's, you know, that's just the outcome, but the symptom, you know, of them are pain. You know, it's caused by pain, this anger, you know. So someone is feeling attacked and pain. They're feeling fearful and judged, and in any form of separation are merely calls for help. I am the dreamer of my dreams. So some people are like, hell's to the yeah, I'm gone, let's move it, let's move forward. And some of you are just still like, I can't believe this just happened to me. Like, what is going on right here? And it's happening for you, but it's happening slower. That's why I say it depends on you and how you want to accept the teachings that I'm teaching. If you're understanding them, if you're applying them, okay? If you're actively doing something about the impasse, the blockage that's causing you to feel that pain, or to feel whatever it is, fear, okay? Because those are two very important things that I went through and I felt, and I know everybody does, and I'd love to help you out with that, okay? So in that case, I'll read Jesus for you. Peace be unto you as my Father has sent me, John 20:21. So be a peacemaker and feel peace and ask for peace, okay? And he will give it to you. This I can promise, I can testify. Every time I ask, he gives it to me. Every time. Not one time he doesn't. So if y'all want to do twin flame reading, then let me know by email and I can put that together. Reach me at highpriestesshealer1111@yahoo.com. Thank you for joining me here. I just saw 44 on the clock. And so thank you, archangels, for being here, spirit angels and guides and our higher selves, and for the messages that have been laid out for you here today. So until the next time, namaste. I just saw 44. As I close my eyes. That was cool. Okay, bye.